The internet is a vast ocean of potential and can be used for many applications. One of the most used ways is through e-commerce. It all started with two students, one from Stanford and one other student from MIT, arranging a sale of cannabis. What this actually started was it opened the world to the idea of transactions through the internet, allowing us to make many different possible things happen, such as online shopping, online banking, trading stocks, and so on. One of these things that allowed us to do this as well was the introduction of a new global currency called Bitcoins, which allowed people to convert currency to an online currency back over again to another paper form currency. What e-commerce is, essentially it's the transactions done electronically over the internet. There's three main forms: business to business, business to consumer, consumer to consumer. Now, business to business is the electronic sale or exchange of goods and services directly between companies, cutting out traditional intermediates. Business to consumer is a sale or transaction or exchange of goods or services from companies directly back to the public. Now, forms of consumer to consumer is another one as well. It's the electronic sale or exchange of goods between individuals, person-to-person transactions. Now, business to business allowed companies to exchange with each other, allowing mergers, stock trading between companies, stuff like that. Business to consumer allowed for businesses to sell to consumers over the internet, such as opening websites like Walmart.com, Target.com, BestBuy.com. It's no longer a traditional storefront where you can buy from these companies. Consumer to consumer businesses, such as Amazon or eBay, are used as a medium to allow peer-to-peer buying and auctioning. Vendor-based auctions sites like eBay are well known, and as I discussed before, it uses a medium called PayPal to protect both its users, the seller and the buyer. Now, a phenomenon that appeared up with online e-commerce was the term showrooming. Now, what this did was it had consumers going into storefronts, testing out a product, seeing how it felt, seeing if they actually liked the quality of the build, and then buying from an online competitor, often at a lower rate. To help prevent this, stores started fighting back, but now that everyone has a smartphone, the internet is at the touch of their hands, it was often impossible to fight. They had to embrace it pretty much. So what they did was they started price matching with online competitors, allowing customers to still buy products straight from them. Excuse me. So what this entitled to opened was businesses also profited from e-commerce. E-commerce essentially made transactions greatly efficient, no longer having to leave your house to go and check out new products and have them delivered straight to your door.